Welcome. In this video I'm going to be talking about live streaming an IP camera to YouTube using FFmpeg. So the camera I'm using is an Amcrest camera. I have a number of videos on those. I'll put a link in the description of my Amcrest playlist, and I'll also put a link in the description of my FFmpeg playlist where I have a bunch of other FFmpeg projects. So I'm using an FFmpeg command here, and I'll put a link in the description to my website where you can just copy and paste this command over and then you can modify it to fit your needs. So I have this website here that's on Google support. And if you go down here, you can click on the resolution you want to use. So I'm at 1080p. So if I click on that, it says for resolution 1080p, you want your video bitrate to be between 3000 and 6000 kilobits per second. And then if we go to 720p, it's 1500 to 4000. And if you get up here to 4K, you're at 20,000 to 51,000. So there's quite a range here, but I'm doing 1080p. So I'm doing a bit rate of 4500. So if you look at this FFmpeg command here, the first section here sets the audio to be blank. The next section sets the real-time streaming protocol transport to be UDP. And then next we have our input. And this is the IP camera. So you'll need to change this. I'm going to remove my username, password, and IP address on the website. This is what I use for my demonstration here. So if I take this URL here and copy it into my terminal, I'll type ffplay space, and then I have the URL in quotes. And if you don't have FFmpeg installed, I have instructions on my website on how to do that. So I'll hit enter here, and we should see the camera come up. Okay. So this is my latest camera. It's the Skycam. It's just pointing at the sky. So this works. Then I'll hit Q. I'll go back to the website. So if that doesn't work for you, you need to figure that out first before you start streaming, because you can't stream if that input stream is not working. So you want to hash that out, get that working. So then we have a bunch of other things I'm passing here. So we have forced keyframes here, and there's this expression I found on the FFmpeg website somewhere. Then we have video filter. That's the -VF. And then we have scale is 1020 by 1080. So you could change this to 1280 by 720 or whatever resolution you want to use. So next we have this reorder queue size is 4000. We have max delay is 10 million. And then the V codec is the video codec, and that's libx264. So this is the H.264 codec in FFmpeg. But if you're on a Mac, which has an Intel processor, you can use H.264 Video Toolbox. And if you're on Windows with an Intel processor, you can use H.264_QSV, and that's for quick sync. And those are hardware encoders, so that should lessen the hardware need on your computer. So for this video, I'm using libx264 because I'm screen recording, which also I think uses the hardware encoding on the Mac. So I'm using that, but if I was doing this in my day-to-day life, I would use the H.264 Video Toolbox. Next we have our bitrate is 4500K, pixel format is YUV420p, and then the format is FLV, and then we have our YouTube stream URL. So I'll copy this whole thing here except for the YouTube stream, and I'll copy this into my terminal. And then you want to go into YouTube Studio, and you want to hit create in the upper right hand corner, and then hit go live. And then I want to be on stream. I'll name this stream test stream. And you can set this to be unlisted, private, public. I'm just going to do unlisted for this. It's not made for kids, and then I'll say create stream. Okay, so down here we have a couple different things. We have the stream URL, the backup stream URL, the stream key, auto-generated key. You can do your stream latency as normal, low latency, or ultra low latency. We can enable DVR, 360 video, added delay, closed captions, unlist video replay once stream ends. So there's a bunch of options here. They're pretty straightforward. But what we want to do right now is to copy this URL. So I'll copy that. I'll go over to my terminal again, and I'll paste that in. And then we want to go to the stream key, which is here. And as far as I know, this is only going to be used one time. So I'm including it in the video. Hopefully someone can't stream to this later. So I'll copy that, and then I'll type / and put the key on the end of there. So we have this URL here that we're sending the video to that will cause it to live stream to YouTube. So once I have that in place, I can hit enter. And now we're streaming. You'll have messages come up here, but it does work. If you play around with this and find some better config, or something that needs to be adjusted, something I left out, something that doesn't need to be left in there, you can put a comment down below, and I can change the website to update that. And I may just change it on my own anyway. So we have the stream is streaming now. I'll go back to the web browser, and we should see a preview come up here in just a second. Okay, so the stream came up. You can see the time is counting down here. So we can click on the upper right here where it says go live. and then we'll be streaming live. Okay, it says we're live. So now I can click on this little arrow here, the share, and I'll copy this URL into a new screen. Now obviously I'm just doing this for testing. In real life you wouldn't need to watch the stream on your own computer. And here we have the live stream up. So you can do your chat, things like that. So I think this video is kind of catered towards someone who, say you're at a boathouse and you want a live stream of the lake or something, or maybe you're at a zoo and you want to have a camera on the lion exhibit. These instructions aren't really going to help a gamer stream their video gameplay and stuff like that. This is just mostly from an IP security camera. But you can take what I'm showing you here and modify it and make it work for other ways too. But there's no audio on this, as it said in the title of this video. So if we go back to the terminal here, if I hit Q, this will quit this. There we go. I go back into the, let's go to the web browser here, the right window. Okay, so it says no data here. So if we go back to the terminal, I'll press the up arrow and I'll hit enter. And this will start back up again. And then we should see this reconnect. And there we go. So if we go to the test stream here, it looks like it's buffering. Hopefully it'll come back up here in just a second. And there we go, we see the timers counting down. So this is just basic setup of how to stream an IP camera. This is for Amcrest. It probably will work on other videos as long as you know your URL, username, password, such to get to your camera stream. So yeah, it looks like something is slowing this down right now. It might be because I'm recording the screen while I'm trying to make this video. So when you're done streaming, you can just hit end stream up here. Okay. It says stream finished here. It says we had 2 playbacks, 2 peak concurrents, 2 new subscribers. I'm not sure what that means because I didn't subscribe to myself and I didn't make it public. Duration was 3 minutes 30 seconds and the average watch time was 1 minute 40 seconds. So here I can dismiss this or edit in Studio. So I'll dismiss this. So now I can go back to Studio. I'll just click on Studio up here. Okay, and if you're on videos, you can click on live, and here's the stream I just made. So I can go here and edit the details and things like that, make it public. So I don't really want to keep this, so I'll click on these 3 dots and I'll say delete forever. There we go. Okay, so that's all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.